Hello, ma'am. My name is Rusdi Ambing. I am 2200548. Defense technology. What do we know about defense technology? The human ability to create a technology that can be used to develop and manufacture weapons and defense systems capable of protecting and defending the country from enemy attacks, either virtually or physically. Question 1. Briefly explain how defense technology can be utilized by Malaysian armed forces in order to prevent Malaysia border from being encroached by those undocumented foreigners. What the importance having the technology? First, technology excellence underlies the country military strategy, which allow us to deploy the most powerful military forces using our own resources and strength to the best of our ability. Second, with a strong national technological defense forces, national sovereignty and security each national sea are always safe from enemy aggression. What the example of defense technology that can protect our country from being invaded by undocumented foreigners? First is SWASLA. Radar system that called SWASLA is an electromagnetic sensor used for detecting, locating, tracking, and recognizing objects of various kinds and at considerable distance. The advantages: this technology has ability to detect faraway objects under adverse weather conditions and to determine their range or distance with precision. Among of the objects that can be detected are aircraft, ship, boat, automotive vehicle. Thus, it is easier for the enemy to impact than to invade the country's seized area. Second is drone or UAV. UAV are unmanned aerial vehicle drones used by most national defenses or used as combat drones in the military. Its main functions are as intelligence, surveillance, target acquisition, and recognition, as well as carrying aircraft weapons such as missiles. The advantages: first, quality aerial imaging. Drones are excellent for taking higher quality aerial photograph and video and collecting vast amount of imaging data. Second is easily deployable. UAV have a greater range of movement than manned aircraft and be able to fly lower and in more direction, allowing them to easily navigate traditional hard to access areas. The third is automatic identification system. An automatic identification system (AIS) is an automated tracking system that display other vessels in the vicinity. It is a broadcast transponder system that operates in the VHF mobile maritime band. The advantages: the system is fully automated with absolutely no human intervention. Unlike radar, it is not affected by rain or sea. Its propagation is better than that of radar due to the longer wavelength, and it's possible to see around bends and behind island if the land masses are not too high. Question 2. Discuss 5 advantages of using helicopters compared to the aircraft. What do you know about the helicopter? Helicopter is a aircraft with one or more power-driven horizontal propellers or rotors that enable it to take off and land vertically, to move in any direction, or to remain stationary in the air. Main function of helicopter. The main use of helicopters is to attack enemy ground forces from the air, transport, survey the enemy's presence from the air. Most of them have to do with the relatively small size of the helicopters. Because helicopters can hover, land and take off in a vertical position and get in and out of confined spaces more easily than aircraft can. The 5 advantages. Firstly is fly at super low and high altitude. Helicopters can move at low air speeds. Therefore, it can be used for tasks that are too long and intensive to be operated on land. Helicopters can also be used to conduct reconnaissance around the border area because with the advantage of being able to fly lower. It facilitates visibility is reconnaissance operation. It can also fly to high places, for example, in mountains areas, usually to send supplies of medicine. Second, take off and land vertically. Helicopters do not require a field to ascend into the air, unlike aircraft. Helicopters can go into the air vertically and land vertically. Therefore, it does not need a large area to take off and landing. For example, a forest area that does not have a large area of open flat land. In operation involving destinations such as forests and areas that do not have airports, helicopters can helicopters are an excellent and faster transportation to reach the destination. Third is fly forward, backward, and to the side. Helicopters can fly backwards, forward, sideways, and hover in one place. Advantages like this make helicopters extremely useful. This is achieved by using a cyclic tone operator, which is a stick-type controller that controls the direction of flight by changing the mechanical tone angle or feather angle of its main rotor blade independently, compared to aircraft that only move forward and cannot reverse. Number 4 is can rotate 360 degree. When a helicopter needs to be flown sideways, the pilot generally tilts the helicopter in the right direction using cyclic control and adds some collectibles, and it can rotate 360 degree with ease. The advantage of helicopter that can tilt the body can be utilized to pass through buildings or make rounds around mountains. And the last, number 5, precision extinguish forest fires. Helicopters also have the role of being used to put out fires, especially forest fire. The difficulty of the fire department to put out the fire, then the helicopter carrying large quantities of water to be released on the burning forest. That's all for me, and thank you.